April 17th, 2024. Hope everyone is having a good day. And I've had a pretty good day so far. My cat's coming in to say hi. As some of you might know, it's not like I haven't mentioned it. It is my birthday, and I'm officially 59 years old. Pretty much sticking to my routine. You know, I call it a routine, but for me, it is how I do things. It's my way of life. It's what I absolutely love. My friend Flower is here saying hi, hi, hi. Flower, how are you? Thank you for the comment on my video this morning. And I agree 100%. Whenever you see something like that in nature, it's a true gift. Almost like nature is saying, hey, wait till you see this. Our friend Brian Lane is here. Happy birthday, Eric. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. Flower says happy birthday. And is saying hello to Flower. Let's see. Brian says, hope you saw your turtle you were talking about at the end of the video. I didn't see a single turtle. I saw 2 yesterday, but not the big ones. Brian, man, when you see these turtles, when they finally come out, you're going to be impressed. They're huge. Probably weigh considerably over 100 pounds. They must be ancient. They must be easily over 50 years old, if not closer to 100. I did see a great blue heron, and I got some videos of that. Absolutely amazing. And they were, the one I saw was stalking, was hunting. And I managed to see 3 female deer, one of which was pregnant and should be given birth sometime relatively soon. Brian says, I've been seeing woodpeckers out here a lot. I know they chirp, know his chirp. Yeah, they're easy. Once you get that sound, they're easy to identify. Not always easy to find, and they don't hold still, as I saw in your video. Our friend Squirrel Sniper is here. Greetings, beautiful souls from across the pond. Brian says, and he's super fast. Yeah, they are. I'm always feel very lucky when I get a shot of woodpeckers, as well as, man, I've been trying to get a shot of a blue jay for a while. They're just too quick for me. Brian says, hello to Squirrel Sniper. So, yeah, it's been a good day so far. Mocha was over. I got an unexpected, she already gave me my birthday present about 3 weeks ago, and it's that little camera that I told you guys about. I use it every day. It's funny, Brian, you were talking about writing your goals down, the 3 things you want to do each week. And one of my assignments, artistic assignments, is every day, no matter what weather, no matter what happens, to get one shot while I'm out in nature on my camera each day from my own unique perspective. It doesn't have to be an amazing shot. Not every day is going to be cormorants and green herons or deer. Sometimes it might be a leaf blowing in the wind. Sometimes it might be a turtle. Sometimes it might be a squirrel. Nature's always revealing something to us. So my goal is to get outside with my camera and be completely open and basically say, okay, what would you like to show me? Whatever it is, I'm open and I'm aware and I'm attentive. Which is why I sent away for a book that I haven't read in maybe, man, 30 plus years. Um, let's see. Brian says, I got a Blue Jay from last year. Uh, he's at the beginning of my shorts. May also have another, and I know they're chirp as well. It's like a scream. Yeah, it is like a scream. I see them all the time, but they're just so quick. Brian says, that's great. Yeah, started writing down 2 new goals each week. Yeah, I got an Amazon gift card from my brother as a birthday present. And I decided to, one of the things I bought was a book that I haven't read. Again, it's been maybe 35 years, Zen and the Art of Archery. And it applies to not archery, although archery is pretty fun, but that Zen mindset to bring in line with the photography, the nature filming that I'm doing, that you need to completely release and surrender in order for the art to happen. You got to let go of being the observer and become part of the observed. So I'm looking forward. I should get that book tomorrow. Flower says, man, yesterday was great. What happened yesterday? Oh, okay. You meant the talk. Yeah, it was pretty good. Brian Lane said, that's great. And Flower says, a bit sad I didn't get to catch the second yesterday. Yesterday got a little strange. Not strange, but I never know what direction conversation is going to go. And it's not my job to try to control it. I don't want to always steer things back to what I want to talk about. If I do that, it's not a conversation any longer. But some things I don't discuss. Like if our friend Chris K asked me what I think of transgendered people. And the thing is, I don't think of transgendered people. I think of people. How you choose to live your life, how it unfolds, entirely up to you. And it's not I don't even want to say I don't judge, because it's not even for me, it's not even something to judge. It's just someone's life. I welcome everyone to express themselves however they do. So again, it's not for me to steer a conversation in any direction. But at the same time, I just don't have that to talk about. It's just not even in my mind. So it was an interesting conversation. But yeah, Flower, I'm glad that you were there to I'm glad that you were there to meet Milka and be able to ask some questions. It is what it is here. Good morning, Eric. Good morning, YouTube family. Lewis, how are you? Flower saying hi, Sir Lewis. And Brian says exactly, Eric. And it is what it is says happy birthday. Thank you. I appreciate that. Flower says, oh yeah, did Chris forgive himself? I'm not sure. But at least he knows that he can. At least he knows that he's forgiven here completely. And now that's up to him. It's always up to somebody else, and I don't think true forgiveness happens until that person forgives themselves. As far as I'm concerned, it wasn't even. I'm glad he apologized to Goldie. And I'm glad he actually offered an apology to It Is What It Is. But, I don't need anyone to ever ask for forgiveness for me, because it's already done, already forgotten. And that's the same thing Goldie basically said. One thing I did realize, though, and I told this to Mocha, Sometimes we say, don't worry about it. You don't need to ask for forgiveness. That's not necessarily true, because sometimes, for their own sake, people need to know that they've been forgiven. So that's something that we actually can do for anyone, and we can certainly do it for a friend. Lewis says, I'm doing great, Eric. Thank you. Good. Did you guys check out Osiris's premiere? No, I didn't get a chance to see it, but I'm definitely going to check it out after this live session. What did Eric have to say? I know it was going to be about the World Burpee Day, which unfortunately I haven't committed to yet. I'd like to. I just need to wait and see what's unfolding in my life. It is what it is, says Chris. We are praying for him. Yeah, and that makes all the difference in the world. And I hope Chris realizes, hey, it is what it is. Doesn't hold a grudge, or he wouldn't be praying for you. Um, that's the amazing thing. Flower says, I'm also concerned about Michael. Yeah, I haven't heard from Michael yet. He said he was going to try to stop back, and hopefully he will. Flower says, hope he's doing good. It is what it is, says June 8th. Yes. Did you get your spot? What time is your burpee spot going to be? Brian, did you get a chance to check that out? And are you going to... I don't know too many people in the Midwest in the burpee community, so it might be vital for you to be there. Flower says it's rare, but not impossible. That's true. It is what it is, says it would be weird if you went there. And Eric, it's a big day and you're a huge part of the burpee community. Thank you. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that I'm free and that I can be there. And at the very, very least, whatever's going on, I'll have my phone with me and I'll be checking in on everyone. One way or the other, I'm definitely going to be a part of it. But I need to reply to Osiris to let him know. Brian says I'll have to look into it. If I got the time, I'd maybe do it. So I'm going to queue that up so I make sure to get it. Score Sniper says, catch you later. Sniper, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Flower says, oop. So I mentioned, Flower says, buy squirrel. I mentioned that I bought the book, Zen and the Art of Archery. And it's nominally about archery, but you can use it for you can use it for burpees. You can replace the word archery with burpees. For me, basically, I want to apply that mindset to taking nature videos. In burpees, Zen and the Art of Burpees would be realizing that you're not performing burpees. Burpees are getting done through you. There's a flow, a natural flow that you're part of. And that really does change the nature of burpees or anything physical that we do. Because then we realize that it's effort, but it's not our effort. Effort's occurring as what we are, that we are motion, we're that fluidity, and we surrender it. In the end, it's all about surrender, because that's all we can do. Brian says, have a great day, squirrel. So, what else is going on in the YouTube community? Do we have Noble, doing anything? I see my friend James Skype is doing his live stream. If you guys are looking to expand your channel in any way, um, James Skype, who was introduced to me by our friend Destiny, who is here. Hello, Destiny. Destiny says, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Eric. Enjoy your special day. The big 5'9". You look 16. Thank you for saying that, and thank you for the happy birthday. I'm not sure I even looked 16 when I was 16. I do appreciate that, and it's been a pretty good day. I love hearing from people. I love people reaching out and wishing me happy birthday. Some I haven't seen and or heard from in some time. And I know, Facebook can be a mixed blessing, but it is a great place that, I got grade school friends. I got friends on Facebook that I went to kindergarten and first grade all through high school with. One of the things about where I went to school, it was a continuous school from kindergarten all the way up to 8th grade. And then many of us went to the same high school. I only went to that high school, a Catholic high school, for 1 year before I was nicely, politely asked to go to a different school for various reasons, none of which reflect well on me. Destiny is saying hello to Brian. And it is what it is. Says June 8th is a Saturday, Brian, 7 a.m. your time zone. So I think it would be 9 a.m. my time zone, I think. Brian is saying hi to Destiny. Flower says, I don't know why. I don't know why, but every time a person is at their lowest, I have this sense of protectiveness, like comforting them in a way that I can. It's off topic, sorry. There's absolutely no such thing as off topic, Flower. Anything that concerns you or interests you or anyone else is entirely on topic. And I can tell you why. I can tell you why I think that you feel that way, because you have a huge heart and you are compassionate and empathetic. And those are amazing qualities for anyone to have, and even more so, amazing for someone your age to be aware of them. Everyone possesses them, regardless of age, because they're not so much traits as they are qualities of existence. Simply being alive means we're compassionate, means we're empathetic, means we care, but we forget it because all those layers of life, all the things that other people tell us, all the things that we learn from school, media, TV, books, all that stuff, parents, covers it up. We're conditioned to be a certain way because our parents and those older than us were conditioned to be a certain way. That's what I mean when I say that everyone is blameless in that way. You can't blame our parents for how we turned out, or our grandparents, or so on and so on. It's just how, we've all been conditioned. But what we can do, because we all get that glimpse of something larger than ourselves, and it's wonderful when we get it in nature. That's the wonderful teaching of nature. When all of a sudden personality drops off and we become expansive, we realize what our friend Destiny is fond of saying, that we are the universe and the universe is us. If you ever look up, and it's rare nowadays that we get, at least in my area, that we get those infinite stars in the sky. nowadays. Sky is, even, in an area that's not heavily polluted, we see less stars than we ever did before. And it gets more and more so. But every once in a while, you get that rare light, that rare night, when you see those infinite numbers of stars and you look up at the sky and everything but the sky disappears. And you realize, truly, I'm home. This is my belonging. I belong right here. That's empathy, and that's compassion, and that's who we are. But eventually, all that busyness of life rushes back, and we forget it again until we have that moment again, and hopefully we do. That's the whole art of meditation, is bringing us back to that realization every single day, twice a day. Same with breath work, same with simply being aware. I've done that pointing experiment before, where we point in this direction. It's the same realization. So for me, Destiny, or I'm sorry, Flower, it's a wonderful, wonderful quality that you have. Everyone's saying hello. Destiny says, hello, Lewis. You did great today with your burpees, as always. And he always does. I didn't get a chance to see him yet, but it's going to be on my list of things to watch. Destiny says, thanks everyone for joining our host for his live chat. Please don't forget to smash the like button and share out the host's amazing channel. Thank you. Lewis says, appreciate that, Sister Destiny, for your amazing support. And she certainly does. Brian is thanking, it is what it is. The Flower says, like I got a lot of feeling yesterday. Like I got a lot of that feeling yesterday live, just maybe because Dottie shared about her husband and Chris's apology. Yeah, I think we all probably felt quite a bit of that. And as our friend Goldie said, the fact that Chris would come and offer that apology, he certainly didn't have to. He could have easily just, not shown up in a live session before and shrugged it off, but it obviously affected him, and he wanted to come here and make amends, and he wanted to apologize. And man, I couldn't be happier with how open and honest and caring everyone was. Dottie sharing her story, not an easy story to share, and it certainly wasn't easy for her to go through. Destiny says, blessings and love to the family here, sending up prayers to all our family members that are facing any situation that affects their health. We pray that everyone be wholesome, healthy, healed, and complete. Amen to that, Destiny. Amen to that. It is what it is, says, any special treats for your birthday, Eric? Well, I mentioned this to Flower, I saw a great blue heron hunting in a pond, and I got great shots of watching this huge bird that when you look at it, you can't possibly think it's going to be a graceful bird. And it's stalking through the water. And then it gets very still, and it lifts up a back leg, and then all of a sudden darts its head in the water and comes out with something. Absolutely amazing to watch. And Milk was here for a while. She had one of her classes was canceled, so she got to come over, spend some time. That's about it. I do things much the same regardless of the day, because I love the stuff that I do so much, and the fact that I get to do it. I look forward to my 2:30 in the morning meditation. I look forward to my yoga practice, my writing, going out for a walk, and then I get to do burpees. It's a blessed life. I can't help but think, when I review it, and I never want to take it for granted, but when I review it, every day is like a birthday because I get to wake up and do all the things that I love to do. Doesn't mean it's always easy. Doesn't mean that, there's not an occasional 2:30 when I think, you know, I wish I hadn't deleted the app for a snooze button. It would come in handy right now. Kayla Booth says, good afternoon. Hello, Kayla. How are you? Always appreciate it when Kayla Boo comes by and visits. If you guys haven't been to Kayla's channel, it's a multifaceted channel. Always like getting a chance to visit. Flower says, like I wanted to hug them both individually. And you can. And it's not even virtual. You just, honestly, just by how you're feeling is an actual hug. A hug seems physical, but anyone can put their arms around someone. That doesn't make it a hug. It's when you open up that heart space. That's what makes it a hug. And you were certainly doing that yesterday for everyone. Flower. Kayla says, how are you? I'm doing good. Kayla, how are you? Destiny says, please smash that like button. When you come in, like and share out this amazing channel. Thanks to each of you. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate that. Thank you, Destiny. Sergio says, smoking a joint as we speak while others make money. Yeah, but you know what? You're feeding the mind. And who knows what inspiration you might get doing what you're doing that could make you a fortune. Who knows? Or maybe it's just going to make you happy. And you know what? There's a small difference, if any, between happiness and a fortune. You are fortunate indeed if you're happy. Because most people with money aren't truly happy. They don't have to be mutually exclusive, but when all you have is money on your mind, I'm hoping that I get to trigger a 90s hip hop lyric from It Is What It Is. When you got your mind on your money and your money on your mind. Lewis, did I get that right? Destiny says hello to Kayla. And It Is What It Is says Sergio passed that. And It Is What It Is joking. Flower says, no need to be sad, my friend. Me too. Not smoking, though. Just staying in bed. Trying to give everyone else a good day. And you do. What a remarkable quality to have. To be able to care for people that much. Destiny says, Eric, I saw that video with that big bird this morning. Awesome shot of it. I spotted a huge bald eagle in my neighborhood this morning. Wow, I love seeing bald eagles. Amazing to see. Yeah, the video that I posted this morning is of a cormorant. And a cormorant is a water bird that is the only, as far as I know, water bird whose wings aren't waterproof. So when it dives in the water, it's a very prehistoric looking bird. I was really happy to see it. Last year was the first time we ever saw one in the little pond in my neighborhood. After 50 years of living here. So when the wings get wet, it has to open them up and hold them that way and spread them out so the wings can dry, so he or she can fly again. And It was such a lucky shot that it was looking right at me, and there was carpenters behind me working on a house, and they started banging, and I guess that triggered that it was going to have to fly soon, so it spread its wings to start drying. And we got a heart from Kayla Boo, and she says, big likes, lurking for you. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. And it certainly helps with the watch hours, which are much appreciated. I'm closing the gap, my friends. 2,237. So I'm approaching that 3,000 mark, and then it's onward to 4,000. It's going to be a race. It's going to be a nail biter. Sergio says, be happy. You know, we can sort of rephrase that in our mind. Be happy. Because we think of being as something that we do. We do. However, being is its own thing. So when we say be happy, we're literally declaring who and what we are. But again, that happiness can be obscured by all kinds of stuff in life. The busyness of life, all the things that we've learned. We're literally taught and trained to be unhappy a large part of the time, which is sad. Maybe not all of us, but we're sort of told, hey, life is difficult, life is hard, and put away childish things. You can't be an artist. You have to be a whatever. You can't do this. It's not a real career. Truth is, the very few, the very fortunate who have lived outside that conventional box and stepped into an unconventional life are the ones who have given us every single gift. Everything that we can imagine, from a light bulb to the cell phone. These are the people that have dreamed of the possibilities. I always mention that quote by Thomas Troward, the British mystic, that the laws of flotation weren't discovered by contemplating that which sinks. Meaning, you're never going to learn about the laws of flotation by studying rocks. You got to look at things that float. You're never going to realize your true sense of happiness by contemplating the unhappiness of life. That doesn't mean that there's not things that are completely sad, that we don't experience sorrow or grief, but it means that baseline of happiness of who and what we are is always ever present. And we can still have it even when bad things happen. It's basically what the Buddha taught. Flower says hi to Kayla. And Flower says you too. Destiny says, thanks for the love and support, and thanks for coming, everyone. The host truly appreciates all of your love and support. Much love, family. Absolutely. I always keep in mind, I'm just the guy reading comments that, more than anything, this is our channel. We get to talk about whatever we want. We get to bring up whatever we want. I'll answer any question that I can. I don't necessarily have an answer for everything that might be asked. Or to be honest, I don't have an opinion on a lot of things. Or I don't take my opinion seriously enough to offer it out. And that sort of sounds maybe odd or possibly wishy-washy. How can you not have an opinion? Because I've lived 50 plus years with opinions that in the end mattered little. Didn't make any difference in the world, nor did my beliefs. But you know what did make a difference in my world was what our friend Sergio said. Be happy. just being. Beingness doesn't have an opinion. Beingness doesn't have beliefs. It just is. And there's a Zen saying, before awakening, chop wood, carry water. After awakening, chop wood, carry water. Um, sounds redundant, but the difference is astounding, meaning that up until that point when you have this awakening experience, you are involved in the busyness of life. After you have this awakening experience, the busyness of life is still there. You're just not involved in it. It's just happening. You're a deep participant in that motion of life. Destiny says hello to Sergio and thumbs up. Flower says, I like chatting here. It's comfortable. I'm happy that. So, Flower, you are an essential part of the community. Essential for sure. It is what it is. Says, yes, you did, Eric. Yeah, I thought it might. That's actually maybe my favorite 90s hip hop song. Let me know if you ever play it in one of your soundtracks, Lewis. Flower says, I don't know. I want everyone to have a good life and not waste it on the internet. That's a good wish. The internet's an awesome tool, but so's a hammer. You don't want to spend your life contemplating a hammer. Use the tool for what it is. Use the tool to make these connections, to say hi to friends, offer love. The fact that Flower, you were able to have so much empathy and compassion for two people in the chat yesterday. In my opinion, that's what the internet is for. You made that connection. And we all get to. Destiny says, Eric, I had no shot of filming the eagle. He spread his wings that covered the entire roof of the house. Wow. Then flew away so fast. Yeah, I've had opportunities like that, and I just couldn't get my camera out in time or get it in focus. But, I also realize that sometimes it's just enough for us to see. It's just enough for us to have that awesome experience of being in that glory with an eagle or whatever it is we get to see. And 777 says, hey, how are you? I'm doing well, my friend. 777 or 777, or do you have a preference? And thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Flower says, hello, 777. I haven't seen you in a while. Flower says, Destiny, whoa, the entire roof. Yeah, they're really big birds. And Flower says, how big is the roof? When they spread their wings, it's amazing to see. Destiny says, y'all here are the best people on these YouTube streets. Thanks for the love and support, and thanks for coming, everyone. Definitely. 777 says, hello, Flower. Hi, have you met me before? Our friend Noble is here. I had a great time catching up with having Noble here and Mocha. Always fun. Noble says, I hope all is well. Love you all. Thanks for coming by, Nibble. I was actually just checking to see if you were live or getting ready to go live. I had you playing this morning, adding to those watch hours as much as I can. Um, everyone deserves to be monetized if that's your goal, if that's your desire. But if anyone deserves to be monetized right now, it is Noble. Noble is on a mission to make the world feel better, one person at a time. Every visitor. Destiny saying hello and asking Noble how he is. 777 says, "Are you from Washington?" No. I live between Baltimore and Washington, D.C., though. Almost smack in the middle. Destiny says, thumbs up, and please share out the host's super amazing channel. Thanks for coming, and everyone, much love. And I do appreciate the sharing and hitting the like button. And it seems to make a difference. You know, that algorithm advice is more or less true. Flower says, maybe having Michael that second beer wasn't a good idea. When he chugged it, he did chug it. Well, we'll see. Hopefully he'll come in soon and give us an update. Flower has a mosquito buzzing in her ear. Destiny says, Flower, the internet is a great tool to use, but we must have a genuine plan and purpose to why you're on social media. We should be serving people and empowering that greatness. Some fun, okay. And, well, as usual, I completely agree with Destiny. When I switched my entire purpose of being on YouTube to mainly wanting to do more and more live streams, and then hoping that through the live streams I could open up to people, and if they popped in, that they might feel just a little bit better whenever they left, even if it was just a moment to come in and say hi. You realize that serving and fun don't have to be mutually exclusive at all. That if you want to experience real and true joy, true happiness, be of service to people. I mentioned that quite a bit, and I mentioned that when we talk about people who come in and troll, for whatever reason they do, that I doubt anyone really feels good or happy when they troll. They might get a rush or a certain sense of energy, but then you get that drop. Anytime you've ever done anything cruel in life, you might walk away feeling a certain importance, feeling that energy, but then it drops and you think, why did I do that? It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth hurting someone, even if I don't know them. And if you want that energy again, you got to keep going out and doing it, and then you have that drop over and over and over again. But if you want to feel truly good, do what Noble does. Welcome people. Make them laugh, make them smile, give them a gift. I talked before about the Vedic convention, the wisdom. Everyone he comes in contact with gets a gift. It doesn't have to be something physical. It could be like Flower doing the virtual hug because she just wants to comfort him. Offering comfort, even if it's not verbally expressed, is a definite gift that you're giving to someone. A smile, a silent prayer, namaste. Look at Destiny. I don't think there is anyone, I was going to say in the burpee community, but really it's beyond the burpee community. It's beyond the fitness community, because I see Destiny on on gardening communities. It's across the board. But I doubt anyone um, gives more of themselves than Destiny. Truly a life of service. And you can't have any doubt when you see Destiny on her treadmill or jumping rope or doing her burpees, 76 the other day, um, that she truly lives a life of joy. That's no accident. No accident at all that the more she gives, the more joyous she appears. If you want the key to eternal energy and joy, just ask yourself every morning, how can I serve? It doesn't have to be anything huge. A life of service can be helping someone cross the street. It can be picking up a worm after it rains and putting it someplace safe so it doesn't get stepped on. It could be smiling at someone. It could be simply acknowledging. If you're being served by a cashier, if you truly wish them a good day, if you truly say, I appreciate the fact that you were here and that you were the one that helped me today. What a huge difference that makes. Flower says, 777, I don't know, your name is familiar. I once heard Eric say, is it 777 on one of his lives? That's kind of why I said 7 instead of 777 instead of 777. Flower says, I watched some of you live yesterday at the beginning. You were talking about forgiveness. I was, and then it didn't really go that way. Forgiveness is a big thing that I love to talk about because it's so often misunderstood. We think of it as something that we have the ability to bestow on another. And in actuality, forgiveness happens. Forgiveness happens completely on its own. When we have a cut on our finger, and Destiny pointed this out before in one of her talks, we're not the ones that heal it, or a doctor doesn't heal it. You can put stitches in if it's a deep cut. You can put a Band-Aid on if it needed, but it's the wisdom of the body, it's life itself that heals itself. That's forgiveness. The wound is forgiven, meaning the healing process starts the very instant that it's cut. I talked about my favorite quote from Mark Twain, that forgiveness is the fragrance released from the violet upon the heel that has crushed it. Instantaneous. But our mind, our brain, doesn't work in an instantaneous fashion. It lags behind and it holds a grudge. So we think, when I'm ready, I'll forgive. But what we really mean and what we're really saying is, when I catch up with the process of life, I can acknowledge that forgiveness has happened. Flower says, I keep changing the topic. Hold up. Hey, Destiny, I actually like it when the topic changes around a lot. Because, very often you bring me back on point and it keeps the conversation flowing. I'd rather people keep changing the topic than us getting bogged down, in any one thing. That way the conversation is always fluid. It's always fresh. And we can go back and forth. It never has to be one thing. Destiny says, life is too short not to enjoy every moment that the Creator God gives us, and to live out God's given purpose with joy, love, and happiness. True. And that's a life of surrender. God's will, not ours. what we realize that there is only God's will. We don't really have one of our own. We're connected to God's will. And the happier we are, the more we surrender. The more we surrender, the happier we are. Destiny, what was it that Jesus said about to live our life as the sparrows, to not toil? I'll see if I can find that. Get here to the Google. Maybe when I do my, I'm doing that one video a day where I either read from my blog or I read from someone else's words that have inspired me. Maybe I'll read that Mark Twain quote instead of something from myself. Let's see. Destiny says, please don't leave without leaving a thumbprint on the like button. Thanks. Yes, please. Thank you. That would be pretty cool. Destiny says, when Dottie mentioned her abusive husband, I just instantly wished that I was there at every point she was harmed by him. I feel like I'm self-promoting. Sorry. You not at all. Every comment from everyone is appreciated. And every comment from someone like you and someone like Destiny, someone like Brian, and it is what it is, and Dottie and Goldie, all truly, truly appreciated, because they're deeply meaningful to you, and so they matter to me. Destiny says, I love the variety of discussions that each person's share. We learn more and grow wiser in knowledge. Me too. And that's why, like I said, I love that we can pivot in any direction. Whatever anyone brings up, all of us get this opportunity to comment and contribute, to help, to aid, to serve, to heal, to offer prayers. Destiny says, let's see. Flower says, I am an overthinking person, so I may tend to apologize a lot. And no need to apologize, but no need to apologize for apologizing either. Destiny says, that scripture about the sparrow has built his home? Not sure. Maybe I'm getting the sparrow wrong. Basically, it was about not toiling in the field. That we live our lives as, and I'm thinking it was sparrows. Oh, I think I found it. Matthew 6:28. And Flower says, so how's life going, Eric? Michael says, sup, geezer. Man, how little do you know, Michael? I'm more of a geezer now than I was yesterday. I'm officially entering geezer land, geezer gnome. I'm not that much of a geezer, Michael, that I'm going to say get off of my lawn. I think I have another year before I'm going to put that out. So to answer Flower's question, so how's life going? Life is going pretty good. I have no complaints. I could complain. Everyone could. Um, but I have no complaints. I'd actually be searching. I'd be uh, petty, looking for the things that don't fit my opinion. If you let go of one of the things I've been talking about throughout for the past several days, if you let go of that opinion, or you change your opinion to a preference, a large amount of complaints simply disappear. How do you complain about a preference? I prefer life to be this way, but it isn't right now. It's okay. I'm still going to be happy. I'm still going to be joyful. So yeah, I have preferences, but so many of my opinions have been let go. I have nothing to defend. When you have these strong opinions about things, you got to defend them. I have absolutely nothing to defend. People say, sometimes I'll have people come in and say, I know more about yoga than you. I know more about meditation than you. I have a deeper awakening than you've had. Absolutely awesome. That is probably true. Um, and I'm completely happy for you. So that's how life is going for me, Flower. Thank you. And our friend Elise is here. Elise, I saw you pop in and I was working my way down. Happiest birthday to my best friend on the planet. You are loved, Eric. Thank you, Elise. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you being here. Elise might be stopping by sometime tomorrow. And if I'm doing a live session, just going to make a suggestion that she pops in and she says hi to everyone. No expectations, no pressure. If she would like to make an on-camera appearance, I would absolutely love to have her meet everyone. And Flower says, Michael, what? Wait, I'm confused. I don't know if it is our original Michael. Is it Michael? Michael says, happy birthday, Geese. Thank you. I appreciate that. Michael says, confused. I said hello. We have we have a friend, Michael. So I'm thinking we have another friend, Michael, who comes in. Flower says, your profile looks like Noble. Yeah, it has the same, a little bit, but it has the same name as Michael. Just a term of endearment. I appreciate that. Didn't take it personally at all. Hey, you know what? When you're 59, you're definitely in that geezer category for men. For women, I think they're just coming into their own at that age, and only getting more so. Let's see. Flower says, sorry if I made you confused, Michael. At least says not Giza land. Yeah, I'm afraid so for me. As I mentioned before, 3 days, maybe 4 days after my 50th birthday, 9 years ago, I finally completed my first 100-mile race. It took me 3 attempts, not completing it 3 times. I almost said the F word. I almost said I failed. But the first time I managed to run 66 miles. The second time I managed to run 70 something. Same with the third. How can you fail running 66 miles? How can you fail spending all day in the woods doing what you absolutely love to do? No failure at all. Michael says agreed. So I brought that up because who knows what I'm going to be able to do when I hit the big 6-0. Sometimes I think about making that running comeback, or doing something completely different. Thought about maybe teaching myself how to row. Elise says, Eric, did you have birthday pancakes today? I did not. I had birthday oatmeal. Um, and Flower says, you can complain to me if you really want. I'm okay for venting. If I ever have a complaint, Flower, I will certainly turn to you. There's a big difference between venting, releasing energy, and complaining. So just letting out a vent. And you know what? I'm not telling anyone not to complain. Sometimes complaints can be legitimate. Do what your heart calls you to do. Um, there's no spiritual benefit to not complaining. However, what we find through meditation, through breath work, through practicing yoga, doing qigong, going out in nature, simply being quiet, is the need to offer up a complaint or to vent just lessens on its own without you having to do anything to make it happen. You become more, you develop a sense of equity, which is a wonderful, wonderful thing to possess. Destiny says, hello, Elise, and how are you? Michael says, you have nice energy, mate. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. And Elise says, hi, Destiny walks, forever walks. PhD, how are you, beautiful? Michael says, common name. It is. It's a strong name, though. Archangel Michael. I think Archangel Michael, or maybe Gabriel, or the two of them, were the most two powerful angels. Sorry, I knew eventually that would come out. What Life is here. Greetings, beautiful people. Hello, my friend. How are you? Man, I absolutely love when people enter a conversation with that energy and that love. Greetings, beautiful people. So many of you do that, and it's completely awesome. Destiny says, Michael Robinson is our family, Eric. Now there's another Michael. Welcome in, Michael, and enjoy the chat. Yes, Michael Robinson. We sent out prayers for Michael Robinson. He's experiencing some issues right now that hopefully he's going to be able to come through. Wildlife says, I hope you all are having a wonderful and prosperous day. Thank you, Wildlife, and I hope you are as well, my friend. Michael says, thanks. Let's see. Elise says, Destiny, I'm back to work, so I have not had the availability to join as much, but I'm so happy to be here today. I appreciate you being here too. Always enjoy when these avenue of friends meet together. And then we get new friends coming in, new opportunities to make friends. Destiny says, y'all here are the best people on these YouTube streets. Thanks for coming, for the love and support, and thanks for coming, everyone. Much appreciated. Destiny says, thank you, Destiny. You rock. And Mocha McCarty is here. I'm a way to always feel I should apologize when I adjust my seat and I go into 3D mode and I have this feeling everyone watching is instantly frightened. This giant head coming straight at him. This giant bald head coming straight at everyone. So thinking that's another eclipse happening. So I apologize for that, guys. I'll try to make my adjustments going backwards instead of forwards. So Mocha says she's on her way to an appointment. And hello. Thanks for stopping in, Mocha. He says, hi, Mocha. Everyone had the opportunity to chat with Mocha yesterday. Destiny says, it's good to see you. At least I understand we all have our duties and personal responsibilities. Elisa is another person who truly lives her life. She has a life of service. It's been an honor and a pleasure to watch how her life has unfolded over a 20+ year course that I've gotten to watch. And she literally goes, it's like she's graduating to be of service in more and more deeper, expressive, and meaningful ways. As well as gaining this sense of intuition and creativity in how she expresses herself artistically. Elisa is a true artist of life. And in that way, she matches up so perfectly with our friend Destiny. Because I could take that same, I have not known Destiny for too long, but I can watch her channel and I can see, and the conversations I get, I'm so fortunate to have with her. I can see that she is truly committed to serving other people and that she gets so much joy from doing that. Destiny is another person that I consider an artist. And as I mentioned to her a few weeks back, Destiny is a yogi. She's a karma yogi, but I don't think she is only a karma yogi. I think there's a strong devotional streak, which would be a bhakti yogi as well. And our friend Elise is a yogi, and our friend Flower most certainly is a yogi, because you don't get a heart like that at a young age without being a yogi. Flower says, Michael, yeah, I know, pretty common, enough for me to name my pig plushie, who I deemed my son, Michael. Weird, I know. No, not weird at all. Mocha says I could take him to Great Sage this weekend for pancakes if he wants. We could do that. Yeah. Going to Great Sage for pancakes, that was for a long time, for a decade, what we did every Sunday. As well, it was huge for us after a race. If we ran a 50K, or if we ran a 50-miler, if we did a 24-hour race, that next day we'd be there having pancakes. I'd be having pancakes. Mocha has a wider appreciation. Me, I love pancakes. And it's sort of, well, we had to stop for a number of reasons. The shutdown, for one, although we tried to maintain it, getting curbside. And then things worsened with my father. Just life. Now it's an occasional thing that we do, and it would be a great birthday celebration. But most of all, I get to see Mocha dressed up. And that alone is, the pancakes are a bonus. That alone makes it worthwhile. He says, that's awesome, Mocha. And Michael is laughing and gets a thumbs up. Destiny says hello and blessings to Mocha. And hello to Watt Life. And Flower says, Mocha, please do. Eric would most likely say no, but I'm pretty sure he'd enjoy it. And I would. Sorry if I may have crossed any boundaries. No boundaries at all, my friend. And I do love pancakes. Lee says, Destiny, I was up in the wee hours of the morning watching your burpees video. You are so amazing. She is. Lee says, ankles are angels, Eric. Definitely angels. Definitely angels. See, Destiny says, welcome everyone. Please smash the like button. Definitely appreciate hitting the like button. Thumbs up and share out this super amazing channel, which is much appreciated. Flowers is saying hi to what? Prayers to Michael Robinson. Definitely prayers to Michael. Annalise says I wouldn't miss this special day. Our friend Dottie is here. It was great seeing Flower over on Dottie's page channel. I'm still stuck in the older days of social media on the Facebook. Dottie says, "Hiya, my heart. I hope you are all having a nice day." Thank you. We are. Destiny says, "I see you here. Got jokes?" Yeah, they definitely slip out. The jokes definitely slip out. Mocha would probably say the jokes constantly, non-stop, slip out. At least might actually say that as well. Both are correct. At least says not the giant head eclipse. It's a cute head. Yeah, but even a cute head, nobody wants it charging right after him. No one wants to experience that eclipse. Destiny saying hello and blessings to Dottie. And Destiny says, at least thanks. I truly appreciate you watching my videos. Dottie says, just popped in for a little while as Eric's voice is very comforting. Thank you, Dottie. I appreciate that. Elise says, thank you, Eric. I appreciate your kind words. Elise, known you for a long time. So you always know that, when I talk to you about stuff like that I'm completely sincere. It has been a pleasure. And not just you. It's been a pleasure watching your sons grow up and the amazing job that you did to the amazing people they are. For those that might not have heard me talk about this before, Elise has three wonderful sons, two of whom I've had the pleasure of watching grow up. Her oldest presently doesn't live in the U.S., so I haven't had the pleasure of his company as much. But when I have, it truly has been a pleasure and a privilege. I can't even say kids because they're men, but to me, her youngest is always going to be the kid that knocked on my parents' door asking if my mom would make him a sandwich. And my mom was overjoyed to make him a sandwich. Let's see. Adi says, so Destiny, my lovely friend. And our friend Odom is here. saying hey just to Yogi. Odom, how are you? How's the garden? And Elise says, Eric, you're right about Destiny. She's a true inspiration. She is, most certainly, and in so many ways. Dottie is saying hello to Flower. Hoping you're having a lovely day. Destiny says, thumbs up. Thanks everyone for joining the host for his live chat. Hey, I've gotten 10 likes. I think that's only happened once before. And it was with Noble, and it is what it is. And they both convinced me to do push-ups to celebrate the 10. Unfortunately, Noble and it is what it is aren't here, so I don't have to do more push-ups. I did do 200 plus burpees this morning, so that means 200 push-ups. I don't feel the need to do any more. Lisa's saying hi to Flower. Destiny is asking how Dottie is doing. Dottie says hello, nice to make your acquaintance. Mocha says hello to all. And Dottie says, I am very well, thank you, Destiny. The weather is glorious, I feel very happy. What more could I want? That covers it all, Dottie. Man, a beautiful day. Really, could we ask for anything more? And it makes me appreciate, we've had long streaks of rain. I think last week was 3 days in a row. The week before, I think it rained every single day. But then you get a day, especially like yesterday, and you realize that it was that rain that caused the beauty of this day. So I hope everyone has a chance to connect with each other's channels, because each and every one of you have so much to offer. It would really be a shame to come here and have a great conversation with all of you, but without you guys getting that opportunity to see how each and every one of you are creative in this truly magical ways, uniquely your own. Lee says, Eric, the person who told you they know more than you, that they are more awakened, blah, blah, they are not healed, because a healed person would not act from a place of ego. Just saying. I agree with you. It definitely becomes a battle of ego. It's always a weird thing to experience, those little challenges that, they used to call it in certain Zen circles, Zen combat. It has a limited appeal. Flower says, I'm pretty sleepy. I'm either going to sleep with this open or just finish it and stop. I'll actually be calling it a day in a few minutes. I got my second meditation coming up, and then I'm going to do my last meal for the day. So if you need to get some sleep, I've mentioned this before, I'm all for you getting all the sleep that you need. Lee says, well, technically you are a Ram head, you are an Aries. This is true. Flower says, I got a jump scare because my phone was next to my head and I actually was sleeping. Sorry about that. Lee says, I know that you are sincere and that's why it touches my heart. Desi says, Eric, I only see people from their inside. You are a kind and handsome gentleman. Not not big bald head. Uh, like you said, hashtag interviewing. That might be the single greatest hashtag I've ever seen in my entire life, Destiny. In my entire um, online existence, that is my all-time favorite hashtag ever. Flower says, hello, Mastadi. Annalise says, I agree, Destiny. Destiny says, please like and share this awesome channel. Sorry, I'm still laughing at the hashtag. Um, Destiny, that was I'm gonna take that as an awesome birthday present. I got my own hashtag for my birthday. Odom says that he's good. How are you? And that the garden is doing good. Excellent. Hey, I saw you. I wanted to ask you. I saw that you commented on the groundhog short. Do you have issues with groundhogs in your garden? I know lots of gardeners do. Lisa says, "Huh? Miles loved your mom's banana sandwiches. We loved your parents, and they absolutely loved having you guys for neighbors. And my dad, your visits in those later years were uh, highlights of his day." Lisa says, "Eric, you have not aged in 20 years. So, as I take that, 20 years ago, at the age of 39, I looked like I was 59. Oh, wait a minute. Mocha McCarty says Misty's birthday. Yesterday was Misty the Pomsky, Misty the Wonder Dog. It was her 8th birthday. So before I do say goodbye, um, I definitely need to wish Misty a happy birthday. And I will see her for sure on Friday. And she'll get to do what she loves to do. Take walks, sniff, eat treats. Destiny says, right, Elise? Destiny says, do that, Eric. You deserve the truth. And that is a great birthday gift to you. Enjoy it. Thank you. And it really was, actually. Elise says, it was such a pleasure to jump in with this beautiful chat. Thank you all for honoring this beautiful human being on his birthday. Eric is a light in the universe. By the way, that hashtag is awesome. It is awesome. Thank you for that, Elise. I appreciate that. Destiny is asking Owen Homestead how he's doing. Dottie says, right, guys, I'm sorry it's a quick stop, but I have some paperwork to sort out, of which should have been done ages ago. You all have a beautiful evening, and I will catch up very soon. Much love. Thank you, Dottie. I appreciate you coming in and spending some time with us. Guys, definitely, if you're not already, visit and subscribe and like and share Dottie's channel. She's sharing some wonderful, wonderful stuff. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful visions of her area, of her travels. Desi says, please like and share out this awesome channel before leaving. Thanks for coming. I get a laugh from Elise and a thumbs up. Elise says, I'm laughing at you saying that you look 59 20 years ago. You wise guy. From the neck up. I've always been. I was bigger 20 years ago. I had more muscle 20 years ago, but I wasn't ultra running at the time. I was training differently. So my body's changed quite a bit, decade to decade. But yeah, I've never really been out of shape. Tessie says, thank you for stopping by, Dottie. Enjoy the rest of your day. Work easy. Much love. Elise says, happy birthday to Misty. And Odom says, hi to Destiny. Odom says, no, if I did, groundhog roast is delicious. My cousins, actually, who had a farm, would hunt groundhogs, and they did roast them. Destiny says, hi to Odom's homestead, sending love and blessings to you and your family. Enjoy your day. So, guys, I'm going to end it here. I'm going to do my birthday meditation, my last one for the day. Make something to eat. I'll be back at 5. Come on by, say hi if you're free. Never any pressure. I always appreciate when people stop in and chat, even if it's just for a minute, even if it's just a hi. But again, no pressure to do so. Let's see. Odom says, thank you, Destiny, forever for forever sending prayers and strength to you and your family also. He says, I'm sorry, I'll be back. I'll be back at work at 5 live. I would jump in or just say hi. Thank you, Elise. But again, no pressure at all. Destiny says, thanks, Eric, and all our family for the chat. Time to leave now. Enjoy your day. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the gift of your presence. Man, truly a gift. If someone said, Eric, what do you want for your birthday? I'd point at this conversation and say this. This alone means absolutely everything. And it's almost as if I could have hand selected everyone being here. That's how important each and every one of you are. Desi says, please like and share out this awesome channel. Before leaving, thanks for coming. Odom says, I'm always at work. Yeah, I know you'd much rather be in your garden, my friend. It's definitely your happy place. Odom, Destiny says, thanks, Odom. I receive it. Lisa says, thanks everyone for this great time. Destiny says, enjoy your birthday, Eric. Much love. Thank you. I appreciate it. Guys, enjoy your day. Do something fun. Be of service for each other. Be of service for yourself. Really, sincerely, be of service for yourself. When we talk about being in service, never leave yourself out of that equation. Do the things that bring you joy. Be creative and share it with other people. It's all we can do. Odom says, happy birthday. Thank you, Odom. I appreciate that. And Elise says, peace out, everyone. One love. And I love that expression, by the way. One love. Thank you, guys. Have a good day.